Hey guys, it's your girl Symphonie and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because we got a hair tutorial and it's about to be lit, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's get into this tutorial real quick. So you already know at Simply Symphonie, I'm not about to bring you no regular schmuggler dugular tutorial. Absolutely not. It's an INSPATURIal. It's an INSPATURIal. I really feel like we should come up with a song for that. Okay, we'll do that later. But anywho, so I'm here to inspire and also teach you how to do this wash and go real quick. So today we're going to be talking about damaged goods. The Webster Dictionary defines damaged goods as a person considered to be flawed or spoiled in character, efficiency, or worth. Now, according to that definition, and looking at my life, looking at me on Instagram or wherever you follow me from, then you could never tell that I felt that way. Shoot, I couldn't tell for the longest that I felt that way. Actually, I take that back. I could tell, but I chose not to recognize it. That should be point number one, actually. Sis, you cannot fix what you choose not to acknowledge. Say that with me. I cannot fix what I choose not to acknowledge. Good job. So for years, I stated things like, oh, I'm needy, I'm a big baby, I'm just spoiled. And to most people, that wouldn't seem like such a big deal because, you know, it's girls or whatever. But when you start relying on other people's attention and love to make you feel good about yourself, it can be a problem, especially if God is trying to do the opposite for you and make you rely on Him and only Him. So I went from relying on relationships and attention from guys to relying on my friends and my family, like to the max. When I say to the max, I mean to the max. But I was no longer jumping from relationship to relationship, so I felt like I handled my issues, okay? But let me tell you, that's trick number one from the enemy. He will have you thinking your progression is healing. Let me teach you something. Progress is defined as a forward or onward movement toward a destiny. To be healed means to bring to an end or conclusion. So when you're moving in progression, you're simply going to your destiny. But when you're healed, every situation, every problem, every scar, every past hurt, it is brought to an end or a conclusion. So for years, I was walking around in a progressive state that disguised itself as healing, all because I chose not to recognize that I was damaged goods. So many times we know what's wrong. We know what's wrong with us, but we don't want to do anything about it. We don't want to be seen as broken or damaged. I mean, who wants to walk around with damaged goods plastered on their foreheads? Nobody. Damaged goods is neither attractive or appealing to anyone. No one wants to go to a store and just buy a shirt with a huge stain on it. Like, who does it? But if they do, you better believe they're not about to pay full price for it. But let me tell you, God sees us. He sees our damaged parts. He sees the flaws and the mistakes. He sees everything, but yet He still wants you. And to make matters even more beautiful, He'll buy you at full price, sis. Full price. While the world is looking at you like you're only half worth it, He says, no, you're worth it all. That's why He sent His Son to die on the cross for you. His only Son. You're literally to die for, okay? Everybody won't see that though. They will see your flaws, your insecurities, your anger issues, your scars, and they'll run away from you. They won't even ask you why you are the way you are. That right there is something that I always got upset about, okay? Being the helper that I am, I strive to make sure to understand everyone and why they do what they do. Unfortunately, so many people, even the closest ones to me, never asked me why. I had to come to the realization that they're not meant to ask me why. The why is my truth. It's not meant for everyone to hear because everyone will not understand it. People look at me and can't understand why I would suffer from abandonment issues simply because I came from a loving two-parent home, right? But why, my why will not be understood because they weren't there. I said this all to say, your why is for your healing. You can cut the tree off, but if you don't get that root out of the ground, that tree will grow right back. People failing you in your childhood, being cheated on, being picked on, no one giving you that love and affection are all factors of your why. You have to take the time out to discover the root of you being damaged goods. You didn't get here on your own. Okay, you did not get here on your own, but you can't let the damage be an excuse for you to never move on. You will never reach your purpose if you're constantly running into the stumbling block that you choose not to recognize. You have to recognize it. You weren't born this way, and yes, they messed you up. They didn't even attempt to fix you, but the blame game will get you nowhere. What you consider a mess, God considers a beautiful start. He'll give you beauty for your ashes. He'll trade joy for your sorrows. He'll give you a complete healing in exchange for your progress. Most importantly, He'll give you an identity for your insecurities. They see damaged goods, but He sees His child white as snow. All He needs is your honesty. All He needs is your permission for Him to enter into your life. Our Father is a gentleman, honey. He will never bust in. But the minute you call on Him asking for help, He will bust every door and climb every mountain just for you. Why? Because you're worth it. You are worth the fight, and you are worth the cleaning process. And though right now you think you're damaged goods, you're still worth it. So today, Father God, I just pray as we are coming to you and as humble as we are, we know that we're damaged goods. So many things have happened to us. So many people have hurt us. And though we bled severely, we chose to put a Band-Aid and move on. But Father God, today we are removing every cover-up, every Band-Aid so that you can fix us. We are asking you to be our surgeon today and fix everything that is not like you. We need you now more than ever. We tried over and over again, and yet we still failed. So today we surrender all. And as this year progresses, I declare that complete healing and restoration be our portion. In Jesus' mighty name. I love you, I love you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and comment down below as well. And also, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you don't ever miss a notification. I'll see you soon.